Great morning, everyone. Welcome back to this week's edition of Third Eye Insight. I'm Coach T, and I'm excited and blessed to be with you today. Hopefully you're off to having a great week and a terrific Tuesday. Listen, I have an exciting message for you today, a message that I think could really make a difference in the lives of yourself and many people that you'll be serving. Today's message, leadership in sales. Time to spring into action. Wow, how exciting. It's a really exciting time of the year. It's springtime, the time of the year where things come alive. Things start to bloom. The weather's getting warmer, the bees are buzzing, the birds are chirping, the flowers are blooming, everything's coming alive. And with that being said, all life is about life, obviously. Living, breathing, happy organisms. So here's the question of the day. Are you like all of nature? Are you waking up and warming up? Okay, so let's get back to leadership in sales. How are your leadership and your sales skills going? Are they in full swing? Are they in full bloom for your family, for your community, for your church, for your employer, for your clients? See, the fact of the matter is that we're all in the business of leadership in sales. See, I believe leadership comes before sales because if you're a very effective leader, you'll have a better chance of sales. I find it hard to believe that you can be great at sales without having some great leadership skills in the process. See, as kids, we sold lemonade in a lemonade stand. We sold newspapers. The girls were selling Girl Scout cookies. Some of the boys were trading cards. But see, also as kids, we led by playing follow the leader. Everybody wanted to be the leader. Somewhere along the line, I believe adults forgot how to lead and forgot how to sell. I believe that we all need to get our childlike enthusiasm back if we're going to be effective at leading and selling. Okay, so let's move on. There are 4 important questions relating to leadership in sales. Okay? Now, the first one I think is very important. That's obviously what's first. What are you selling? This is number 1. What are you selling people on, and where are you leading people to? You have to ask yourself that question. What ideal, what concept, what product, what service are you selling them on, and where are you leading them to? For example, if you're a wife or a husband, you're selling your spouse or your partner on your ideal, your belief, your thoughts on something you should or should not be doing as a couple. As a mom and dad, you're selling your children on why they need to behave a certain way, do well in school. You're selling them on your ideals, your thoughts on why it's important. Also, you're leading those people by your actions and your activity and your mannerisms and your attitude. The same with your place of work and the place of business. You're selling someone on why they should do their job or leading them. We're all selling someone. We're all leading someone with our thoughts, our reasonings as to why we want them to do something. So I believe we all have a business of sales and leadership and sales, although it may not be a brick and mortar business. Number 2, who are you selling? Who are you selling and who are you leading? See, there has to be a complete understanding as who God has entrusted in you to sell and to lead to certain things. Let's talk about number 3, how. Boy, this is just as important. How are you leading and how are you selling? How are you selling? How are you leading? Are you effective? Do you believe whether or not your mannerisms and the mechanisms and the mindsets that you're trying to get people to follow you and to buy your good, your service, your product, to buy into your ideals, to buy into your visions, is it effective? How are you going about it? Is it effective? And number 4, why? Come on, family. Really? Why are you selling your ideal? Why are you selling your vision? Why are you selling the product? Is it just because you want to get compensated? Is it because you really believe in it? Is it because you want your child and your husband to do well? What's the purpose? So number 4, again, is why. Let's go through them again. Who, what, how, and why. Know this, your effectiveness in leadership in sales is not just measured financially, but I believe it's also measured by the impact it will make in the lives of others. I was told many years ago that people should strive not to be just financially independent, but also to make a financial impact. So everything rises and falls on leadership. I want to share with you an excerpt of a book that I read many years ago, John Maxwell, The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. And it says, follow them and people will follow you. So let's go through this thing real quickly. Leadership is like investing. It compounds. Becoming a leader is like investing successfully in the stock market. If your hope is to make a fortune in one day, you're not going to be successful. What matters most is what you do day by day over the long haul. The secret of our success is found in our daily agenda. If we continue to invest in leadership development, letting our assets compound over a period of time, the results is obviously growth. Leadership has many facets. Respect, experience, emotional strength, people skills, discipline, vision, motivation, momentum, timing, the list goes on. So as you can see, many factors come into play into leadership. That's why leadership requires so much seasoning for it to become delectable. Most people fail to recognize the value of leadership. They believe that leadership is only for a few. That's hogwash. Leadership is for everyone. Everyone's a leader. It's unfortunate because as long as a person doesn't know, they don't grow. And usually, here's the key, usually at some point in life, we are placed in a leadership position to look around and find that no one's following us. You want to make sure your children are following you. You want to make sure your staff is following you. You want to make sure your spouse is following you. Because rest assured, if they're not following you, they're going to follow somebody else. So I believe every company, every person should take pride, take ownership in learning more about leadership and sales. It will not only assist you in your work, your business, your church, but it will definitely make you a better person, a better husband, a better wife, a better partner, a better son, a better daughter, but more importantly, a better you. Being raised in an orphanage, I had no real family training on how to be a man, how to lead, how to be a dad, how to be a great husband or father. But know this, at the tender age of 31, yes, I'm 52 today, but 20 years ago, at the age of 31, I was introduced to the importance of leadership and sales training, personal development. I was introduced to these concepts, to these mindsets, to these philosophies by the great Jim Rohn and the incredible Andrew Carnegie. Their works, their writings set the course for a new me, a new improved me, a transformed me. But see, I, hopefully like you, after listening to this message, I made the decision to get better and to get over being bitter about my circumstances. So today, my personal life, my business life, my financial life has improved so much that I now have the blessings of teaching and coaching and consulting many others on how to achieve their levels of success using leadership sales training sessions and workshops. So there it is. Since you're in the business of sales and leadership, why not be the best that you could be? At both. Now see, if you're serious about it and you're looking to get better, feel free to contact us, the B4 Success Company, www.b4success.net. We would love to help you. We would love to help you grow and get better. It is our ministry. It is our life. It is our business. Lead more, serve more, sell more to the people that God has entrusted in your care. There you'll find peace. There you'll find happiness. Family, spring is sprung. It's your turn. It's your time. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? If not here, then where? Until next time, hear, believe, do, and you'll surely achieve. God bless your family. We'll see you next time around.